Hey guys, Team Fail here, doing my first impressions video of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I just want to say that I have not played Call of Duty in over a year and a half, and I am having a rough time readjusting after playing Battlefield 3 for so long, since the games are very polar opposites, and it's very noticeable. And as you can see here, I am using the MTAR with the reflex and quick draw, which allows me to do a lot of crazy things. I also have the lightweight, toughness, and engineer. Because engineer on this map, which is Aftermath, is very good because a lot of people like to put claymores and C4 in doorways and camp them. So it's just a good way to see where people may be and what they're doing. So some of the things that I dislike about the game, and I will go from what I dislike the most, which is the peer-to-peer server basis. If you don't know what that is when one player hosts the game for all 12 somewhat people, and the connectivity is based on their either internet or their distance away from you. And this is an issue. And the biggest issue with this is that I have noticed that if you have a lower connection to somebody, you are more likely to lose a gunfight because they are able to see you first. And that, in an FPS, especially competitive FPS, gives them a huge advantage that they know where you are before you know where they are. With that said, it also leads to a lot of hit markers that don't exist. You could put a bunch of shots in somebody, watch the death cam, and notice that they only took one or two of those shots. And that is an issue, and that is a problem that they need to address, and I know they won't address it in this one, so in future installments of Call of Duty, or it will not be able to be a competitive shooter like they would like it to be. Because that is really holding it back from bringing, random pub people to playing the competitive scene like they're trying. I mean, I commend them for doing it because it is a very cool thing, and I hope to get into it playing some, search and destroy. I already have 3 people on my team. We are currently practicing. I am obviously the weak link, and we are working on that, and we are trying to find one more person. So if you are a very good Call of Duty player and you are interested, please let me know. But back to the things that I dislike. What ends up happening with the peer-to-peer is if a host leaves, host migration occurs. And that's when the game tries to find another host to take over the game, so that way the game can continue. And sometimes it does not find a game. Hosts, I mean. And that will quit the game and put you back into the menus, and you'll have to go back and find a game or stay in that same server and hope it finds another host, or one of those many things. And this leads to a new feature that's actually in this game, and that's the rage quit probation feature. And that's when you rage quit too much, they put you on probation, which is a 5-minute period where you cannot join public games. An easy way to get over this is just playing against some bots or with some friends or something. That's the first time I ever used that and got a triple kill, so that's pretty good. But it's a little frustrating when you are in a game and the host has to, the host ends up quitting and you get put on probation due to the fact that you were in that game and the game reads that as rage quitting. Not really fair. So they need to really reassess that probation feature and how the game actually reads it, in my opinion, that is. And another thing that I dislike is the maps, kind of. Like, some of the maps are okay, but I feel the maps are way too small for what they're supposed to be. Some game modes are pretty unplayable because everybody's right there. Like Domination, I mean, you run from one point and then you're already at the other point. It's no fun. It's no fun at all. But also, that's just a personal opinion. I know people who do like the maps and who are actually enjoying the maps. This one's not too bad. But as for some other ones, Okay, and now on to things that I actually kind of enjoy. So the guns. All of the guns seem almost the same in some opinions. I mean, yeah, you might say, oh yeah, that's a negative thing. But in some ways, it's kind of a good thing because they're more balanced. Some of them feel different, and they try to do a little bit different things with each gun, and they obviously look different. But the amount of guns is so low in this game that I would personally like to see more variation in the actual guns that they already have. And I would love if they added more guns and DLCs and stuff like that, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. Also, party games. Oh, I love party games. When I was playing Borderlands, yeah. When I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops, that was one of my favorite things to do. You know, just to blow off some steam, go play some Sticks and Stones, or play some, you know, sharpshooter or something like that. And I was destroying yesterday in One in the Chamber. I went 8-1 in one of the games, which is, you know, some people are probably gonna be like, oh, that's not very impressive, but you know, to me, that's very impressive. Another thing is VoIP. VoIP is very crystal clear in this game. It is unfortunate that due to some laws and regulations that you cannot codcast what was said in those games. That's a bit unfortunate, but I do completely understand that. But VoIP is very crystal clear and very nice to have. Kill streaks. There is one overpowered kill streak, and that is the UAV, and that's only because of how cheap it is. It allows you to see everybody on the field because nobody has Ghost yet, because nobody's level 55. 55 is an insane number for somebody to be right now. So it's crazy. Also, this clip is done, so I'll show you a nice clip of, like, 2-minute clip of me on a streak. I joined this game really late, so we were losing, and spoiler, but we ended up winning. And going back to codcasting. Codcasting is... Oh, wait. Let me finish on kill streak. Yeah, UAV is the only one that's overpowered. It's way too powerful. People know where you are. It's just really not fair to anybody. Not very enjoyable. But the rest of the kill streaks are very tough to get. The cost of them is very good. And right here you can actually see the UAV and how powerful it is. I'm just sitting here and like they're running towards me because they spawn right there. That's another thing. Spawns are bad. I should have said that, but I'll just add that in. Okay, now that I'm done with kill streaks, codcasting is absolutely beautiful. I will be doing a video showing you about codcasting, doing a review about codcasting, so I hope you check that out and stay tuned for that. But it is absolutely amazing. I was checking it out, doing some cool things with it, and I'll be bringing you hopefully some competitive search and destroy codcast with Nick and Guitar. So look forward to those in the future, if I keep playing this, depending on how frustrated and annoyed I do get with it. And the final thing is customization in the class system. The fact that you can just go around with a pistol and get rid of, you know, your main weapon and, you know, have 6 perks on and just that's fun. That's very fun. You can just get rid of your grenade. You're like, oh, I barely ever throw my grenades. You know, I don't use my concussion grenades. I don't use any of that. So let me just get all this out of here and let me just go in for it. You can do that. You can put on 6 perks. The perks do not affect your guns or anything, so it's nice. But if you enjoyed this, make sure you guys rate, subscribe, comment, and I will definitely see you guys later.